The latest retail sales figures have revealed a big drop in pre-Christmas retail spending. More shoppers took advantage of Black Friday sales and spent less in December as a result of those cost of living pressures. Joining us live with more is the Australian Retailers Association Chief Industry Affairs Officer, Fleur Brown. Fleur, good to see you as always. Thanks for your time. Is it that we spent less on Christmas presents in December, or just that our habits may have changed in terms of when we're buying and really putting more of a focus on taking advantage of sales?
Well, certainly a little of both. There was a more budget-conscious shopper as anticipated across November and December, but also the habits did change. There's two aspects to that. I mean, Black Friday continues to be a great opportunity for consumers to get in and get some of their Christmas presents at a bargain or, great value price. And then, secondly, of course, this year more than ever, they were bargain hunting. So I think a little of both, but those numbers are subdued as anticipated for the economic conditions that we're in.
So for those bargain hunters watching, when are the other key sale moments on the retail yearly calendar that people should be looking out for? What is your advice to people when it comes to really being smart about the timing of doing your shopping?
Look, I think it's important to recognise that retailers are, very sensitive to the climate at the moment for their customers. That customer engagement and loyalty is everything. So they are looking for opportunities to create value. I think we'll see, a lot of that on offer through the year. We're anticipating a pretty tough year, still with cost of living pressures being the top of mind factor when it comes to, those moments. Certainly Black Friday, it's hard to beat Black Friday and Boxing Day when it comes to the really big sales events, but there'll be lots of things to look forward to through the retail calendar when it comes to value opportunities this year.
And no doubt you'll be welcoming those inflation figures that we've been reporting on today, showing that it is falling a lot faster than expected. Good news for retailers there too.
It is. It's timely news, and look, everything's fixed on that Tuesday decision. It will definitely set the tone, for the year and give a real, hopefully a boost in confidence to consumers and businesses with that. If there is a hold, that's certainly what we have our fingers crossed for.
We saw the news yesterday break that Godfrey's, the vacuum cleaner retailer, has collapsed after operating for 93 years. We're going to see around 200 people lose their jobs as a result. Are we seeing a lot of specialist shops going that way? Are people more and more interested in one-stop shop type experiences where they can look at a range of products? What are the trends we're seeing when it comes to those sort of specialty stores?
Look, it's hard to pin this outcome on one thing. Certainly, it's been acknowledged that the slowdown in consumer spending, coupled with rising costs of doing business, two factors that we're very conscious of in the last few years, were an element in the demise of Godfrey's, very sad outcome there. Is it because it's specialised? Look, I think you'd struggle to find evidence of that in the broader retail economy because there's plenty of specialist brands that are doing just fine. So certainly you have to stay across the consumer trends and be very sensitive, if not ahead of, how that's tracking. So that could mean a range of things. There's a whole host of trends coming through. Consumers want to be considered by the retailer, whether they're an online consumer or they're in your store, that they are one customer. So that integrated omni-channel approach is really crucial. Being very sensitive to overseas competition trends. There's factors like sustainability coming up through the ranks as a important play. So it's no one thing, and I don't think specialisation is the core issue there.
Fleur Brown, really appreciate your insights. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Ash.